What does the performance of a typical Mustang Mach E all-wheel drive look like? Let's figure it out together. Hey, welcome back to Gears and Tech. I know a lot of you have got a lot of questions, and I'm trying to answer those that come up in the comments. One question that keeps coming up is, what does the performance of the Mach E truly feel like? What does it look like? And do you hit those performance numbers? We're gonna find that out today. We're gonna look at that together. So I'm driving a Mustang Mach E Premium all-wheel drive with standard range battery. We've got about 320 some odd horsepower rated to all four wheels. Our 0 to 60 time should be somewhere around 5 seconds. If you're looking at a Mustang GT, it will do 0 to 60 in about 3.5 seconds. And reportedly, there are Mustang Mach E's that go 0 to 60 in 7 seconds. I have no idea which Mach E that is because I just haven't seen it yet. But I want to find out truly what is the 0 to 60. So to do that, I'm going to use a special app on my phone, but we're going to back that up using the display readout and the timer built in to YouTube's playback system. So I'll explain that in a second. I just got to pull over up here and get set up for this test. To do this, I'm going to use a road that has a 100km/h speed limit. That way I don't have to break any laws while I'm doing this. I'm finding a nice straight stretch of road. We'll pull over here on this pullout while we get set up, and I'll explain how this is going to work. To do this, we're going to use an app called HoleShot, and what this does, it uses GPS satellites to decide how fast you're going, and then it just times it. So it looks for you starting to move, it starts the timer, and then it just stops when it hits that trigger limit. Now, since this is using satellites, it's not super accurate, but it's going to get us close enough. We're going to use the speedo, so I'm going to tell you guys, well, you can see when I push my foot on the gas and use the timer on the YouTube playback to kind of come up with a rough number just to validate the numbers we have. You've just seen me put the phone up on the top dash there. That's because I want to have a good clear view of the satellites. Now, the 0 to 60 test is very simple. All we're going to do is just pull out and then come to a complete stop right here, and then I'm just going to mash on the gas pedal and see what happens. So we're at 0 km/h right now. We're just going to put our foot to the floor and go. So you ready? Here we go. And we're looking for 100 km/h. There we go. We're at 100. And then we just look at this app and see what it says. And it says we did 0 to 100 in 6.56 seconds. So let's try this again just to see. Okay, so here we go. 0 to 60. Oh. So there, according to this, let's pull over so we can talk about this. All right, we can just stop right here in this field. Okay, there we go. Now let's talk about this. So we just got a 0 to 60 time of about 5.26 seconds. You guys can validate that from the readout on the dash, which I think you can see. Hopefully you can see with that camera view, we zoomed in on that. I'll get my editor to show a replay of that with a stopwatch up so you guys will know. I have no idea if it matches this 5.26. We're going to find out. So maybe this app's wrong, maybe not. So I might just about to be a liar. Now, I've tested this in a number of scenarios. I've gotten as slow as 7 seconds, which the performance ratings say 7 seconds, but I've gotten as fast as 4.99 seconds using this app. So there is a certain amount of error built into that. But some things to note is we are currently at 70% charge on a standard range battery, so I'm not at full power. And I've been driving the car around for a couple hours now just filming videos and stuff. So the batteries are warm, the motors are warm, the car notoriously actually cuts performance sometimes, which is weird. It's not consistent. So I don't know if it's the app that's not consistent or the car that's not consistent. I'm not sure which it is. Now you can see kind of what the performance is. How does this compare to other electric cars? It's actually on the low end. So if you're looking for a super duper high performance car, the Mustang Premium is not the one you're looking for. It's a great EV to have, and the performance is acceptable, but it is not as fast as many Teslas. It's not as fast as the Mustang Mach E GT, for example, and this is not a performance car. It's a quick car, it's not a fast car, it's somewhat exciting. There are better performing cars. So if you're looking strictly for performance, don't get the Premium. You have to jump up to that GT spec to get into the more respectable EV performance range. When you're looking at this car compared to the gas alternatives, this one is a very good value with high performance compared to the gas cars that are out on the road. And until EVs become more popular, with this car, the Premium Mach E all-wheel drive, you will be one of the faster cars off the line on the road for the next few years at least. Hey, thanks for watching all the way to the end of this video. We hope you enjoy the content in this video, and we'd love to have you come back. Consider subscribing to the channel if you haven't already. And for those subscribers who are looking for that extra special thing that you can do to support this channel, consider joining our members group. That's where we're building this community, the Gears and Tech community, where we can all enjoy content together. You'll get special perks, which we'd love for you to check out by clicking the link down below. For those of you who are just happy to watch the video, that's okay too. You can check out some of our other content right over here, where we've got some previous videos that have already been uploaded and enjoyed by many of our viewers already. We do hope to see you again. This has been Gears and Tech. Have a great day.